Welcome to Yoga Teacher Journeys, your podcast for all things yoga and mindful living. I'm Claire.
And I'm Bianca, and we're two yoga teachers sharing the insights and wisdom we've picked up along our journey so far.
Whether you're thinking about teacher training or exploring yoga as a way of life, join us weekly for inspiring conversations.
Let's go on this journey together.
Hello and welcome everybody to, this is our 1-year anniversary episode.
This is so amazing. I'm so excited. And it's episode 21. 21.
Yeah, so this time last year we were sat in Chiang Mai in that hotel Isty. Do you remember?
Yeah, Isty Hotel. Yes.
Oh, actually, we're going to post a photo of us two in the hotel. We're going to post it on socials because it's just nice to mark it, right? So we're going to put that on there today because...
Yes.
Okay.
And I love it. I mean, we did a whole year of podcasting. I'm really struggling to comprehend that it's been a year.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so happy that we're still doing it because it's so much fun, first of all, but also it keeps us in touch with the yoga philosophy, with everything that we're doing. It keeps us accountable, but it's also a log of our journey.
Imagine looking back at this, say in a few years' time.
Yeah. I'll be listening to them.
Yeah, listening back to these, and we know nothing really. We're just sharing our experiences with you, and just seeing our own journeys unravel. It's really beautiful to take a moment to actually just reflect, so you can see how far you have come in that year. We've been consistent with this podcast, but also so much has happened with us personally, professionally, on all the layers of our being. So much has happened, and it's really beautiful to share this space with you. And I think for us, it's nice to have this point of connection, isn't it? Because when you meet people that you vibe with, it's kind of and you live in different countries. Let's collaborate, let's share love together in some way. And being able to do this is how lucky we are.
How lucky we are.
Not lucky, maybe we did make it happen.
Yes, we're lucky that we met each other at that time, and that we connected and we were aligned at that time to share this together. So yeah, for sure. I've got a little list of all the podcasts. So there are a lot, of course, 20 is a lot, but I think looking back, so we did a section all about the teacher training and the different weeks on the teacher training, and that just feels like such a long time ago now. We then also looked at life after teacher training. Then we went into kind of what is yoga, what to expect from a yoga class, different styles of yoga. We had a guest on, Deborah from our teacher training, to talk about teaching in different countries. And then we went more into the philosophy. So what is karma, ego, little recaps on where we were, yoga off the mat, on the mat, and then your experience in India. And we finished with the power of the breath. So we've done a pretty comprehensive overview, I think.
Yeah, and I think for someone new, if you're coming into this space and you're like, oh, what is the Yoga Teacher Journeys podcast about? That was a really great kind of recap over everything that we've journeyed through so far. And I'm really looking forward to the episodes to come as well, like how this is going to evolve. And again, I'm hoping to get more guests on. I'm hoping to go deeper into the yoga philosophy, to even just share a bit more of our journeys. There's, it's the same again, I guess.
Definitely. And I think we were talking about this just beforehand. Also, our practices, our own individual practices, that's come up a few times for me this week. And I've realized that I practice yoga every day in small ways, but my practice on the mat has come to a pause, let's say, just because of everything that's been happening. And I want to reconnect with it a little bit more. So that journey as well is always ever evolving. And as much as we have yoga in our lives, depending what's happening around us, sometimes you ebb and flow in and out of the physical practice. And so, yeah, that's also part of the journey, really.
Yeah. I mean, if we're looking back, so this time last year, my relationship with my yoga practice is so different.
Yeah.
It's deepened a lot. It's the way that I teach and share now is totally different to when I left yoga school.
Yeah.
And it will be, right? We're new teachers for the first 2 years.
Yes.
So you really appreciate that. And I just want to acknowledge us for keeping it going, because it takes a lot of courage and bravery to actually step into this space when you really know nothing. You do your 200 hours and it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much information. And then the more you learn, the more you realize you don't learn. And it's just coming into it from this space of having an open mindset and wanting to grow and evolve, because You're going to get stuff wrong. You're going to fail. All of these things, it's going to be uncomfortable because you're stretching your comfort zone all the time. But yoga then is the practice that keeps you grounded in that, which is pretty cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And of course, the only way to be more knowledgeable is to keep learning. So
And and this is the thing, right? Yoga is about learning about yourself. Okay, so the practice of yoga, this was something, there's a post I'm going to put on socials actually. Like, we spend our whole lives working out. Like, so I've spent a lot of my life exercising, working out. Yoga is this work in, right? So we're using the mind to come into the body. And then when we come into the body, like, that's the best thing. The more you know yourself, the more free you're going to be.
absolutely. And I'm so excited to keep sharing that with people. And so one of the things I'm really excited about this International Yoga Day, which is going to be I think it's in June.
It's 21st of June.
21st of June, I'm going to be hosting a workshop at the new place I'm working at. Well, it's the David Lloyd's Country Club in Geneva. And the workshop is going to be about yoga beyond the asana. It'll be a perfect opportunity to talk about meditation, to talk about breath work, to do a little bit of chanting. I'm still hesitating with the chanting. I will definitely do an Om, but I don't know. I need to see what the people are going to be like with the
I
chanting.
think it's again, you have to just practice it, right? In my class this morning, so I practiced this morning, and we always start with mantra ways. And at first you feel a bit funny, but we do like a call and response with our teacher, and it's I love it. But then I think everyone that goes to the class is a yoga teacher, like they've done
Open to it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
know.
interesting. It's interesting.
I have to read the crowd, but it is
Yeah,
the right setting for it, right? We always talk about the setting. So I'm so excited to work on how I'm going to deliver the workshop and everything. But I think I'll talk a little bit about what is yoga in the wider sense, broader sense of yoga. And then it's an hour and a half. So we will do the meditation, the breath work, the Om, maybe a little bit of the chanting, obviously the physical asana as well. And then at the end, I asked the place whether they could do like a little yogi tea and maybe a little power ball. So we have the community side of it, right? Because it's important.
yeah. That's perfect, isn't it?
So excited.
I mean, yeah, yoga. We all need more yoga in our lives, hey? I've got a few new classes starting next week, actually. So that's nice. And I'm going to be getting into David Lloyd too. So yeah, it's all going on. And I never would have expected to be where I am now this time last year. Because I remember coming home from Thailand and just being like, oh my gosh, what do we do now? What you do is you keep practicing yoga and you just trust and trust and trust. And you have to just let it go.
Trust and listen to your intuition in the universe, because the David Lloyd thing for me was really funny. I kept driving past it to go to work and stuff. And then there was this voice in my head that was like, Claire, you have to go put your CV there. Like this, you need to go and do this. And it kept like putting it off because there were different things, but I was like, I need to go, I need to go, I need to go. And then I put my CV, and then 2 weeks later, the manager messaged me being like, we suddenly have an opening because one of the teachers no longer wants to teach in on a Sunday night and no one else is available. Are you available? And so it was an opportunity, a circumstance, but really my intuition in the universe kept telling me, you need to go and put your CV there. And I just had this feeling that there was something that was going to happen at that place. And I just knew it would happen. And I was just waiting for it to happen. It's just, I can't explain it.
Yeah, but I think, again, just you're going slow enough in your life to hear these things.
Yeah.
Which is really beautiful. You don't hear these messages and these things if you're going too fast through life. And, you know, most of the world, or most of the Western world, living in survival mode, your nervous system is going to be going really, really quick. Okay. So if you're in survival mode, you're not going to hear these things that are for you. So yoga is this practice of bringing you back into this more regulated space. When you're regulated, what is for you will come. And the mantra, Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu, may all beings be happy and free. Like, yoga is this journey to freedom.
Yes, absolutely. I love that one. And I love that remix. You know, I sent that to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah, love
Put
it.
a link in the show notes to the most amazing remix of Lokah Samastah.
That one reminds me of Santosh as well. Oh. But yeah, I think that's like an overview of, yeah, we've kind of been on this journey this year, and we're so excited to continue the journey and let it unravel. There's no plan. We're just going with the flow.
Definitely. And let it unravel. And then, of course, meet up at the retreat. I can't wait.
Oh, the retreat. You know, it's
Keep
like, oh
talking
my
about
God.
it, but
Hosting a retreat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we still have a few spots remaining on the retreat. And if anyone has any questions about anything and they'd like to, even if you just want to connect, get in touch. If there's anything you want to know about us or yoga, I love it when people reach out.
Yes, me too. Me too. I love sharing more about yoga, and actually your questions also help us question things, and it's
Yeah.
often there we have certain realizations as well. So please, please, please get in touch. We love to hear from you.
And again, I think everything we talk about, it's discussion, it's not fact, it's our experience of it. So this is all very open, and yeah, it's a space where we can just explore everything.
Exactly. Exactly. And also, if you want to be a guest on the podcast,
Yes,
let us
anyone
know.
who fancy coming along and even maybe telling us about how it feels to be in a yoga class, that could be
Yes.
cool. So anyone who fancies coming on our pod,
Putting it out there, guys.
I'm sure I could find some people. Definitely.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I would love that.
We should do that.
Yes, get someone who's a bit more new to yoga, someone who's practiced a little bit more, and just
Yeah.
see their experience with it.
Okay, oh, there we go. We've got some
There we
ideas.
go.
Anyway, no, it's been a pleasure. We'll leave it there for now, and then maybe next week we can talk about our self-practice.
Absolutely amazing. Love the topic.
Okay.
All right.
See you
We'll see
later.
you next time. Bye.